Hogwarts Legacy tops PlayStation downloads, The Last of Us factions may launch on PS4, Resident Evil 4 copies have been leaked, Konami is motivated to do more Castlevania, all that and more in today's PlayStation News Quickfire Edition. Let's get to them. Sony has revealed the PS5 top downloads for February, where Hogwarts Legacy was number 1 across both US, Canada and Europe. That's over games such as NBA 2K23, Grand Theft Auto 5, FIFA 23, Madden NFL 23 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which were in the top 5. The Last of Us Part 1 was boosted due to the HBO show getting in the top 10, Atomic Heart debuted at number 9 in both regions, and Wild Hearts made it at number 10 but only in the US and Canada. The Last of Us factions may be released for PS4 according to a new job listing at Naughty Dog. They are looking for someone with working knowledge of PS4 and PS5 systems to help develop The Last of Us multiplayer. While Sony may be focusing on PS5 only releases such as the upcoming Horizon Burning Shores or Spider-Man 2, it makes sense for them to want the multiplayer to reach a wider audience, including around 120 million PS4 users, plus they have said games as a service projects could launch on PC day one as well. PS5 firmware 7.0 was released last week and people are finding new stuff. Turns out Platinum Trophies have received a new fancy animation, nothing too crazy, but it certainly makes that final trophy pop look a lot cooler. Fans are divided however about the story progress feature that appears now on game hubs, telling you how many activity cards you have completed, as some consider it a spoiler. Sony has apparently bought CD Projekt Red according to a new rumor circulating online. The Polish company appears in the marketing platform PitchBook, which tracks company mergers, as being acquired by Sony in October 2022. If that indeed happened 5 months ago, we would have official confirmation by now, which puts doubt on this rumor and probably the Ballistic Moon acquisition from a couple of weeks ago as well, if the platform is not as reliable. After last week's report about the PS5 taking the sales crown from the Nintendo Switch, given the massive improvement in sales, the console has now reached a new milestone of over 3 million units sold in the region. Another testament to how much the PS5 availability has improved in the past few months, and you also have to consider that their home region was hit with a price increase last year, which speaks a lot about people's interest in it. A new statement from Sony reinforces its position against the Microsoft-Activision merger, after observations filed by both Sony and Microsoft on the CMA remedies were made public last week. Sony says the information regarding the Call of Duty offer was redacted at Microsoft request, and they believe the offer will irreparably harm competition and innovation in the industry. Sony called out Microsoft's commitment to parity as being vague, weak and non-enforceable, which puts in doubt the series would remain on PlayStation. Fans may be familiar with the now 18-year-old Resident Evil 4 story, but if you're worried about getting spoiled by the spins Capcom has put in the remake, you have to start banning words in your social media now. Several retailers have broken the street date with 2 weeks to go before launch, with users posting details on boss fights, characters and enemy designs. I'm pretty sure that's just the beginning as we approach the launch on March 24. Souls-like game Bleak Forsaken is being accused of copying Elden Ring animations. The comparison has been done by users on Reddit and Resetera who have both games side by side during an enemy fight, and they do look a lot like Elden Ring, with people criticizing the similarities. It's not the first time this has happened in the industry, since Shadow of Mordor was pointed out to be copying Assassin's Creed and Genshin Impact copying Nier Automata. Bleak Forsaken launched on PC on March 10 and is expected on PlayStation platforms later this year. Konami is said to be motivated by fans to do more stuff with the Castlevania series. This comes from an interview by Konami assistant producer Tsutomu Taniguchi with IGN, where the executive mentioned they brought fan favorite games in the Anniversary and Advanced collection, but fans always want more and the Dead Cells crossover was too good to pass up. Konami is rumored to be working on a new Castlevania game that could appear at E3 alongside a Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. And those are the PlayStation stories for today. What are your thoughts on them? Share them in the comments below, let me know your feedback by liking or disliking this video, check out other videos you may enjoy while you're here, and consider subscribing for more on PlayStation. Thank you so much for watching, my name is Joseph, this is Hype for Games, and let's get hype!